Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this very special Radiant Heart Solstice Millions Meditating meditation event. I am really grateful to be here with all of you. I recognize some of your faces and names, and others are new to me. I'm just going to put us all on gallery view for a moment so I can see everyone who's here. And if you can, turn your camera on. Now's a good time to do it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Roslyn. Welcome, Christine. Welcome, Noelle. Welcome, Carol. Welcome, Raquel. Welcome, Stephen Klein. Welcome, Brother Ed. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, Andre. Welcome, Luis. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome, Christine. Welcome, Karina. Welcome, Claire. Welcome, Tanya. Welcome, Nellie. And welcome, Stephen. Welcome. Welcome to all of you who are here in this call and all of you who are tuning in on YouTube, watching the replay, or even just in the field from somewhere else. I'm so grateful for you here. Today is a very powerful and potent day for many reasons, right? Not only is it, the solstice and it's been the new moon and there's so many other things going on, but there are so many different events happening today to bring people into meditation. And for me, that's a gift in and of itself. So for those of you that are new to me and my work, my name is Khadíjih Mitchell, and I'm a lot of things, right? I'm a human and a spirit. I am a wellness consultant. I'm the founder of Paws Animal Wellness Sanctuary. We're building an animal sanctuary and wellness center, which I might talk a little bit more about at the end here. And we'll give you some links so you can check out and see how you can help us out. We're just currently looking for our property to kind of get moving so that we can do more rescues. We've done very small scale rescues so far, but it's one of my huge passions. We've been in the wellness industry, I don't really like, let's not use that word. We've been in this wellness space for a long time, but I've been leading meditation since 2021 and mentoring and coaching and leading groups and doing all sorts of other stuff since about 2021. And it's really where my passion lies. And there's a huge passion in my heart for helping humans and animals have a greater bond with one another. Whether that's just through helping animals feel better about their lives and then finding them good homes where people can then offer them what they need, or if it's actually offering, and I'm still learning, right? I'm still learning, but offering the tools I'm learning to help others connect more with the animals that they have as well. And we're always on that journey of learning. So it's just a little bit about me. I know I recognize a lot of you from the connection field. It's one of my home spaces, my playgrounds, one of my favorite places to be. It's really where I found my tribe originally. And if you don't know what the connection field is, it's theconnectionfield.net. It's a great place to connect. It's a free community space, free social media for heart-centered individuals. So yeah, there's some links that are going to be put in the chat. I don't think that's on there, but I'll put that one in there a little later too, or Hannah or Nellie maybe could grab that from somewhere else and pop it in for me. Okay, so today is a very exciting time. I'm so grateful to be hosting this session for you, with the world, with the universe. And if you're new to my sessions and these kind of workshop type meditations, the way that this will work is I'll speak a little bit. I'll open up the floor for anyone to drop in anything that's on their heart. No pressure, don't have to. And then we'll go through a sequence of I'll play a song. It's a really beautiful song. I've got two of my favorites today. And then that song will end and we'll go right into meditation. We'll stay there for however long. This session is set to be 75 minutes, but it could go an hour, could go a little bit more, could be the full 75 minutes. We'll see. I just kind of let the meditation roll until I get the cue. It's time to bring them back when there's kind of that set time. And then we will close with one more song that's really an integration song, depending on how everything is flowing. Sometimes I kind of sort of pull you out from the meditation into the integration song and then let you know. Other times I just go right from the meditation into the song. Either way, the point of that final song is for you to really just let whatever came to you in the meditation integrate, for you to reflect on what you experienced, and for you to help that settle in the body, right? Sometimes these things can be very expansive, very cosmic. Sometimes we can be battling our minds the whole time. Sometimes we're working with our bodies. It really just depends on your journey personally. So we'll see about that, how that goes. It'll be very individual and collective, I'm certain. I'm going to change this so you can unmute. Awesome. Thank you, Nellie. Um, so this meditation is very special for me in the sense that uh, I always reflect on the fact that even though it's a winter solstice for me, it's a winter where I am, I know it's the summer solstice for the other half of the world. And so today is about honoring both the light and the dark, right? As the today is the shortest day of light for me and anyone else experiencing winter solstice, and it's the longest day for summer solstice, right? So we are really in that very central place of the light and the dark, the ebbing and the flowing, and in between the light and the dark, right in that very center point of all things, of all contrast, dichotomies, all of everything, there is stillness. There's a still point. There is nothing and everything. It's all things and no things. And so as we kind of dance in that ebb and flow of ourselves, because we do, and ourselves, I like to say ourselves and ourselves, right? As we're dancing in that ebb and flow of the light and the dark, we want to see where we can find that still point. And for some of us, it's in our breath. For some of us, it's in our heart. For some of us, it's in just feeling the body, expanding beyond the body. There's different ways that we all find that place. For some of us, it's visualizing and witnessing things in our mind that bring us into a place of stillness as the mind slows. So we'll see. We'll see what dance we have today in this meditation. But what I want to do right now is just kind of open up the floor. So we can drop in whatever is present for you in your life right now. We're kind of just like throwing it into the fire, dropping it into the field, bringing in whatever is up for you. You can type it in the chat. You can open your mic and share a couple words. We're not trying to get too long, just a couple words, like whatever, but whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind, whatever's present in your life, just dropping that in here today, as it will inform the field. And you don't have to say anything for it to inform the field. Your vibration's enough. So, but feel free. I always want to leave that place open if anyone would like to share anything. And you can raise your hand or you can just unmute. If you write stuff in the chat, I probably will read it out loud. So, yes, Steve Klein, go ahead.
Yeah, just before I came on here, I was watching another thing with the Heart Coherence Collaborative interviewing the Mamos, the four ancient tribes that live on the top of a mountain in Colombia that already do telepathy and everything else. And now they've got 30 South American countries that are going with them to try to expand this out all over the planet. And the United Nations is involved. And it's unbelievable. They've got one of the answers. But anyway, just there's hope on the planet. The Mamos were almost massacred by Columbus, Christopher
Mm.
Columbus, when the conquistadors, but they hid and they survived. And they don't use money. They don't use anything. They're what we want to do. But anyway, I just got real excited about it. I was going to say that there's a movement all across the planet through generative art, agriculture, and everything else. But it's coming
Yeah,
now.
that's great. Yeah, thank you, Steve. I love the using telepathy. It's one of my favorite things to try to practice. Sarah, my friend, you may unmute and share whenever you're ready. Where'd you go? There you are.
Hello. Of course, as I was gonna talk, I started to choke. But this morning when I woke up, I just had this burning desire to just make sure that we're all clear and we can share our reverence for life. And it's interesting that you started the call saying you take care of animals and humans, all life. For years I've said this is the problem with humanity, that a lot of people have lost their reverence for life. um but it's time. It's it literally, like, we have to step in. And what does reverence means? Reverence is way more than respect. Reverence is treating every living, breathing thing on our planet with sacredness. And so, if nothing else, let's just make sure that for 2026, we start adding the word sacred to everything we do. Our sacred water, our sacred walks, our sacred food, our sacred connections, just because that is reverence for life. And I just kind of wanted to share that was coming through this morning because I thought it was so beautiful. And I thought I had an image, like, if we all really did embody that reverence for all life, there would be no wars.
Mm,
There's no fighting this, fighting that, whatever. There's the embodying of reverence for all life.
mm,
Um, and so if we did commit at a small scale, that maybe we can transmute that to a larger scale, or just it's share. And everywhere we go, I think that reverence has to be put back in our vocabulary at the very minimum. And we have to start seeing everything as sacred. Waking up every morning as sacred doesn't mean that you're going to wake up the next day.
mm,
So we just have to start really treating everything we have as sacred. Because even if it looks like it's maybe little in comparison, blah blah blah, what else, get that out of your head, because everything you have is sacred, starting with your breath. And you
mm.
don't need money to have your breath of life. So yeah, that was a call out for all of us to start putting reverence and sacredness and back into our vocabulary, teaching it to
Yes.
our kids, our grandkids, our partners.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. The word I heard when you were sharing that was honoring. It's like all about the honoring, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you. And Drew, thank you for being here. Welcome, my friend. Do you want to share something?
Actually, I came in a little late.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just sharing a little bit and then we're going to go into our meditations.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to share that I that I've always had a reverence for life, especially after all that's happened to me.
Yeah.
It wasn't only the coma.
Mm, yeah. It's beautiful that, that you hold that and have that. And I think life sends us exactly the lessons that we need to learn how to hold reverence, to honor, to treat it as sacred. So I'm glad that you're here. It's lovely to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to read some things from the chat. If anyone else would like to share anything, you can raise your hand. Um, so we're also dropping in gratitude. Uh, Carol's been with the millions meditating all day. That's wonderful. Transformation and transmutation. It's beautiful. Tanya says that she's at the right job, working with lovely people, respected in abundance, and giving all of her gifts, all of her presents. Heart coherence, collaboration, YouTube, the mamos. And yeah. So for me, I can really agree with Claire. I feel like her and I are often in this little sync bubble of things, but just this transformation and transmutation. We're transmuting and letting go of all that was so that we can be reborn and transform into who we are here to be. Right? This is a beautiful time to do that. And I think we do it so many times in our lifetimes. We're always going through these major transformations and transmutations and changing and growing. We should be, right? We really should be doing that. When we're on a spiritual journey, we are always doing that. A dear person, someone very dear to me, Grace, she's in the connection field, hosts the Love Bubble Hour. She says that you know you're on your spiritual journey when you're being pushed beyond how far you think you can go, right? You know you're on the spiritual journey when you're being pushed beyond how far you think you can go. And so that's what we're doing all the time when we're on this journey and we're on this path. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's not always easy. I think we've heard it. If it's easy, everyone would be doing it. So, but that's why we have community like these. That's why we have spaces like these. Because then when we remember we're not in this alone. We're not. We never have been. Even if none of us were here together and we were just sitting alone in a room, we're still not alone. Right? We're never alone. But when we have these reminders that we're not alone, it can make it feel a little bit easier to keep going sometimes. Or when we hear other people's testimonies or other people's stories, it can just make it a little easier for us to keep going. Also want to drop in from Luis that joy and chronic pain can coexist. We're throwing that into the fire. We're putting that into the circle and the sphere here. And here's what we're going to do. I know that there's more of us here, so I just want to offer this space. We're going to take 1 minute of silence before we begin this little journey. And in that still space, in that silence, I just want you to, in your heart, in your mind, imagine if there's anything within you that you want to drop into the fire, that you want to put into the field. You just place that in there and it will be received. And then we'll start our meditation journey. All right, my dear friends. One song to set us up. We'll move into the meditation. One song for integration. I'll see you all in the field. Have a beautiful journey. Welcome, dear ones, to this guided meditation, intentionally designed and carved out of space and time for you and your precious heart. If you haven't already, now is a wonderful time to gently close your eyes, allowing your awareness to shift inside. Bringing your attention to your inner world, the inner sanctuary of the self. For a moment, just simply check in. Check in with how you are feeling at this hour of your day. Notice whatever sensations are present in the body. And become aware of the thoughts that have been moving through your mind. Taking a moment to notice and observe. How are you truly doing today? Allow yourself to observe without judgment. And with your awareness turned inward, gently begin deepening your breath. Inviting each breath to be a little slower and a little softer than the way you normally breathe. You may even choose to allow your exhale to extend out just a little longer than the inhale. sending a signal to the mind that it's time to slow down. As you breathe deeply, begin inviting your body to let go and relax in this moment. On each inhale, you can draw the breath into the body and feel as the breath expands. And on each elongated out breath, invite the muscles and tendons to let go, to relax. Allowing your body to soften as your mind continues to slow. With your awareness focused in this moment, notice if there's any areas in your body that are gripping or holding on to tension. Let your awareness flow into these spaces, bringing the breath with it. And intentionally begin allowing these spaces to soften as you breathe into them. As you intentionally release them. allow your body to soften. Notice if you're still holding tension in your shoulders, and let them settle down into the back. Check in with your jaw. Release your jaw from the face. Let everything soften. As you continue allowing the body to relax and the mind to slow, invite your awareness into your sacred heart space in the very center of your precious chest. You can place one or both hands on top of this space in order to create a physical connection between you and the heart. Or you can simply observe the flow of breath through the front and back of your body. For a moment, just simply be present here. Feeling the gentle beating of your heart. The rise and fall of your chest. And the movement of breath through this space. allowing your awareness to remain in the heart. Take a moment to honor the light and dark parts of your own beautiful self. Honor the spirit and human that both are you. Holding space for both light and dark to exist within you. Remembering the spirit that came to this earth to embody life as a human being. Remembering how important this contrast is. As you continue to breathe deeply, let both be your teacher. And on each in-breath, begin allowing your heart space to expand. And as you breathe out, allow your awareness to expand with it. beginning to allow your focus of attention to float beyond the body, breathing in, feeling your heart expand. Breathing out, allowing your awareness to expand with it. Moving beyond the body. Uniting with all that is. Dropping into the quantum collective field that holds us all. And allowing yourself to remember the truth of who you really are. Beyond form, beyond the mind. Can you allow yourself to drop in a little more? To surrender a little deeper? To release the need to hold on to form? And simply be here in the vastness of it all. As the music begins to fade and change, allow yourself to remain here in the spaciousness of the self. Taking 3 more deep breaths as you gently allow yourself to return to the physical space that holds you, inviting the body to move in any way it wishes to move. Maybe bringing some wiggles to the fingers and toes, letting the body sway back and forth. When the moment arrives, you can gently open your eyes. Mm. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for being in the field. I know that one thing that I felt was there was definitely a lot of energy movement. And I sent everyone love there at the end, so you all got a nice blast of love from me. And as with anything like these sessions or any of the other meditations you've been attending today, there's a lot of energy moving. So just a reminder to give yourself grace over the next few days, to let everything integrate, right? Drink lots of water. I think that, I believe more in intuitive eating than like specifically healthy eating. Like your body knows what you need, so listen to the body, what you need to eat. That is healthy eating to me, is intuitive eating. So listen to your body. Yeah, that was very special for me. But just want to open up the floor if anyone would like to share anything from their experience. No pressure, no, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, the space is always open. For some, it completes and creates a full circle for the experience. So just holding the space, feel free to raise your hand or just unmute and share.
I'll say the whole loop of it, the video at the very beginning, oh my goodness, I want that to watch like daily. And then the meditation, and then your conclusion video, just that was beautiful. That was just so lovely. Like that moved all of it and was so complete. It felt so complete. So thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Love you, my sister. It's my sister from
you.
another mother.
Hmm.
My dear soul family. Yeah, and thank you to all of you that are sharing in the chat. I mean, there's no pressure, right? Because sometimes we come into those spaces and we don't want to talk. Or and some of us that have been meditating all day, you might be ready to go to your next meditation or to sleep. But the floor is still open. Just want to honor that space for anyone. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's all take one more minute of silence, a nice little closing minute to just drop into the field, your full circle, your full loop. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your precious heart. Thank you for sharing your energy and love in the field. I hope you received exactly what you needed today. I know for me, it was exactly what I needed, which was really to be of service. And I think I didn't know that until the end when I just wanted to send all of you these little blasts of love. And I just felt like that was all I needed today. Like, I don't need anything. I just want to give to all of you and to the world. And that's a beautiful feeling and place to be. So I want to thank you all for letting me love you up today and send you love and be here with you, and just really appreciate that. And I know the links were dropped in the chat. See if you can learn more about me, or you can find my YouTube channel, or you can do other meditations. This will be on there as well if you want to do that meditation again. Yeah, and I do host meditations in the connection field as well occasionally. So that's on those links, and I got that added there. And I know Nellie dropped it in earlier, so feel free to join us over there as well. But so much love. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take some time to just decompress. Hannah, do you want to say something? You
I was
unmuted.
gonna say thank you and
Oh, yeah.
good thing.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I love you all so much. So this is one of my favorite parts, just because it's fun to hear everybody. But I'm just going to ask you all to unmute, and we can all say goodbye in our own way, whatever language or words you wish to use to say goodbye. And then I'll end the call.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye and
Have a good
happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Have a nice Christmas.
Lots of love, everyone.
Sending my love. Big
Bye.
hugs to everyone.